Masterbeaters is part of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network, along with some other pretty amazing shows like An Evening at the Movies, Crime Rewind, Crushgasm, Literature Reapers, Love is Black, Men Are the Prize, Season to Season, The Simplest, and Toontastic Journeys. You can find all of these podcasts and more at idnmtrpodcastnetwork.com. Now remember, Masturbators is filmed before a live social media audience and is a mature show that talks about mature things. It's not kid-friendly, but if you want to listen with your kids, that's on you. We warned you. Have a good day.
Hello, and hello. Welcome to Masturbators Presents Record Reviews. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and yeah, got somebody fucking late. But these are my friends. Say hello. Well, first thing first, happy Father's Day. Live, this is not Father's Day, obviously, but when this comes out, it will be Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And these are my friends. Say hello, friends. We're gonna start with Josh right now.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Josh, aka J Time. It is a lovely Friday morning and ready to talk about this Father's Day bracket. It turned out really interesting, so we're gonna have lots to say.
All right. Mr. lost my ATM card. CJ, how you doing?
Bro, it's been a morning. I've been fucking with my camera for the last 20 minutes. Just been having all sorts of issues this whole weekend. But this is going to be the best part of the weekend.
All right. And technically, I guess, the review show, the lovely Kendra from Crushgasm Podcast. And what's the food podcast again? Sorry, I have
Food Show Fanatics.
Food Show Fanatics. Kendra, how you doing?
I'm good. Hello. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Kendra really wanted to be on here to talk shit about y'all picks about the best fathers. So,
and theme song soon.
And theme song soon.
Game of Thrones. Fuck, stupid.
Kendra, thank you.
It's not a theme song if it's just orchestral things. That's stupid.
It's an actual song.
No. Yeah, Beethoven was cool. It was a great composer, but we're not picking him over Growing Pains. Rent was due for Growing Pains, and they paid it. Game of Thrones phoned it in.
Wow.
We're definitely going to talk about that soon. Talk about that soon. However, though, we are going to do the top 100 for fathers from TV shows and movies. We got these rankings from Ranker.com, and we kept it that way. I just added one other person that should be on there, but they didn't go that far, which pissed me off. But I just added one person that kept the rankings from when it was on Ranker. The highest seed will always play the low seed. There will be a bye in the fourth round and the quarterfinals. There'll be groups of 4 for each matchup. Then the top 2 voted will go on. There will be a 1v1 in the third round, and then the starter 1v1s in the quarterfinals. And because I stopped doing third place games on social media, CJ, Josh, and Kendra will pick the third place father. All right. Now, this is technically supposed to be the best fathers. Okay. I'm not sure what y'all fucking voted for.
Y'all voted for your favorites, not the best.
This is supposed to be the best fathers. This is horrible.
All right. So I'm just going to do the groupings. I'm not going to say the rankings because the rankings are fucked up for some reason. So that might be my fault. So I'm just going to say the groupings. All right. So the first group is Bernie McCullough, The Bernie Mac Show. John Quincy Archibald, John Q. Andre Johnson, Blackish. And Robert Murtaugh, Lethal Weapon.
This the play-ins?
These are, technically they're players, yes.
Damn.
Josh.
Yeah, fuck Rotten Tomatoes. This is garbage.
It's not Rotten Tomatoes this time. I can't believe Rotten Tomatoes. This is Ranker.
Ranker, you suck dick.
All right, Josh, pick one out of those 4.
I'm going John Q. I mean, he held the damn place hostage. He was going to go to jail for his kid.
He went to jail for his kid.
Right.
Yeah.
About to murder himself and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bury my son. My son's gonna bury me.
Right?
That shit was powerful.
Man, so powerful.
CJ, Bernie Mac, John Q, Andre Johnson, or Robert Murtaugh.
Yeah, see, all right. Since Josh picked that one, I'll pick Murtaugh.
Yeah.
Right. Kendra, what do you think?
Andre, but the only thing I know about Lethal Weapon, other than like that one, I think 4 I've seen, is the It's Always Sunny. Where they do that face,
Okay.
but yeah, Blackish.
Blackface is fucked up, but how they did it was hilarious. It's still fucked up, but how they did it was fucking funny. It was funny. Anyway, the 2 that moved on was Robert Murtaugh with 57% of the votes, and Bernie McCullough with 22% of the votes. No, you can't get mad.
Really?
You can't get mad.
I ain't mad at Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Like,
No. Yeah,
He
no.
tried to beat them
took
to
in them
white
crazy
show
ass
quite a
kids.
bit, but
I mean, he took care of 3 of his daughter's kids.
that was wild.
And anyway, they were on some shit. I mean,
The milky cookies.
him downstairs. All right. Next group got Philip Banks, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Marlon, Finding Nemo, Al Bundy, Married with Children, and Flex Washington, 101. CJ, pick one.
Al Bundy.
Kendra.
I'm going with the fish. He crossed the ocean for his son. Everyone else kind of just, Philip Banks was rich. I don't know one-on-one. Sorry, Dre, I didn't watch you pee in as hardcore as you did. And Al Bundy was not a good person. Good character, not a good person.
Yo, wait, what?
Whoa, why you talking UPN though?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, so I
You
can't
should go
comment
back.
on his parenting.
Yeah, that's some good programming.
The UPN was the business.
Yeah,
Not the
Moesha was
Homeboys
cool.
from outer space, but like Girlfriends, The Game.
Girlfriend's great. I watched some. I just didn't watch it as hardcore. Dre only had 2 channels, UPN well, WB was the same. They crossed over. He had 1 channel.
Okay. Josh.
All right. You know what? I got a bone to pick with the both of y'all. Y'all didn't pick Uncle Phil. Like,
No.
man, that man.
It's not
did
hard
have
to be
a-
rich and take in a child. It's not hard.
Wait,
It's not hard to be
hold
rich.
on.
It's not hard to
Taking
raise a
in
kid
child
when you're rich.
and raising a kid when you're rich are different things than loving a kid. Okay, in that scene, why does he not?
Oh, the one scene. You guys have
And
one scene every how many seasons? One.
Phil
I'll
stepped
take
up to
you,
be
Uncle
a
Phil.
dad, not a father,
Wow.
not a provider, but a dad. He was there for him emotionally.
Was he there
him
for the other
mentally.
3 as much as he
Yeah.
was? Nobody ever
I
mentioned
would
scenes
think
with the
so.
other 3 kids. They're like, oh,
I mean,
Well, show, but there's scenes
the
with him
gun
and
scene,
Carlton. There's
the
him
gun
with-
scene, the
with
pill
him and
scene.
Henry. Uncle Phil was a good dad. I'm going with Uncle Phil.
All right. So the 2
great
that moved
uncle.
on, 2 that moved on was Al Bundy with 41% of the votes, and Uncle Phil with 37% of the votes. All right.
Al Bundy movie was ridiculous.
Man, you the one voted for him. You over there like, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. But that was your
Yeah.
first vote. You said quick, too. You didn't have to hesitate.
Oh, he's one of my favorite dads all the time.
And see, that's why
Yeah, he's
people
a horrible-
voted for his
I think he's a good dad. He's a horrible person.
So-
You can be both.
He was a good dad to
I
Kelly.
don't know. He done did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, he's horrible. I'm saying he's a horrible individual, but he just, but he tried for his kids.
So I do want to say this
Michael.
though. Just say this that Flex Washington, the UPN that, as Kendra says, ever so politely, is I think the only one in this bracket that has a 0%.
Look, I'm bro.
Wow, what nobody
Probably got
wants
a little bit more
Yeah.
respect for me, except for the fact that
Wow.
he left his daughter with Ray J's ass to go off and do some shit towards the end of that show, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Was Ray
Oh,
J
yeah.
the UPN show killer? Because he's at the end of Moesha too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I'm still mad we didn't get to find out what happened to his little brother. I'm still mad
That's
about
fucked
that.
up.
All right.
Yeah, that is true though.
That child did.
Yeah, once you get Ray J ads on the show, it's a wrap for your show. That's
Over.
done.
I
Oh
don't know.
shit!
Alicia got so wild with him because they're like, "Oh, it's her cousin. Oh no, it's Dad's secret son," and it just got like, we're all saying. But I mean, it's realistic.
All right. Next grouping: Mufasa, the Lion King; Ned Flanders, The Simpsons; Robert Freeman, The Boondocks; Ted Lasso. Kendra, pick one.
Ned.
Okay. Josh.
Yeah, Ned's a much better father than anybody else on the list. I mean, Mufasa's great, but he's only a father for a small
we
part
only
of the
saw.
time.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
saw
like,
him parent
he
for
He
like
taught
5
him the
minutes.
circle of life.
No,
Did
crazy.
Rafiki started that shit.
No, dude,
Can't sing that
No, like, if he had lived,
He saved them from hyenas.
Yeah, died.
He saved them. He saved them from hyenas.
Yeah.
Went to the elephant graveyard, said roar.
Should have taught him how to land on his feet better.
Oh damn.
He did.
Wow.
CJ.
Man, I need a dog. Dude, I'm going with Mufasa. Dude. Y'all crazy. Ned Flanders is a horrible father. Dude. He scarred the kids. He is scarring the kids.
Ned Flanders one of the best TV dads ever, man.
He's doing the best with what he's got. He's a widower.
I understand.
Two times over.
No. His kids will probably not make it through high school. I know.
They're homeschooled. We never saw them at.
He's a better dad than damn Al Bundy.
Yeah.
All right,
His
so
kids are homeschooled for sure.
The two that moved on was Mufasa with 38% of the votes, and Ned Flanders with 33% of the votes. This is going to be hilarious. All right.
Also, who knew Ted Lasso was a dad? If you didn't watch that show, they don't make that apparent at all. If you don't watch the show, I didn't even know there's children on there. That was just about soccer or whatever.
Yeah, no, he is a dad.
There's a lot of these like that. Like who the fuck knew? Especially on the mothers bracket. I didn't know a lot of Golden Girls. Well, I knew they were mothers, but you didn't see them be moms.
No, yeah, they don't. There's only
Dorothy has a really good because Dorothy's son brings home the black chick. That's a wild ride.
Okay. All right.
It's a good episode.
I like that.
All right. So next grouping: Duke Leto, Doom; Christopher Julius Rock, Everybody Hates Chris; Nick Parker, The Parent Trap; Fred Andrews, Riverdale. Josh.
Oh man, I'm going Everybody Hates Chris, man. That was the best dad. He was cheap. He knew how to save some money, but he was a damn good father.
CJ.
Yeah, I'll go with Julius. Julius Rock. Yeah, turn the clock off. Can't tell time when you sleep.
I'm going with Fred from Riverdale. His son, if you ever watch the first season, Archie thinks he's a singer. He had to endure that, and it was so bad. So horrible. Everyone else had real problems, and Archie was like, I have stage fright. Oh, poor Fred Andrews. Also, The Parent Trap dad is trash.
Yes,
in real life and in the movie.
1,000%.
That show was 0 to 60 ever seen, man. That show's a hot mess.
All right, so
Riverdale's insane.
So the two that moved on was Christopher Rock, with 38% of the votes, and Duke Leto with 29% of the votes.
Okay.
Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Sandad or whatever movie.
How you not know that your kid?
Okay. Next grouping: Travis Henderson, Paris, Texas; Dill Pendergrass, Easy A; Kyle Reese, The Terminator; Leland Palmer, Twin Peaks. CJ.
Oh, thank you. I'm a Kyle Reese.
Kendra.
I don't care about any of these dads, but I'll go with Easy A dad.
I don't know what Paris, Texas is.
Nobody.
Yeah, I'm
does.
the same way. Like,
Who the fuck is
I
Paris,
thought it was
Texas?
weird as fuck Kyle Reese being on this list, but after you named everybody else, I don't give a damn about any of those shows. So Kyle Reese it is.
Yeah,
So
he was playing Dick through time, bro. Like, that's what my hero.
Which is weird. That concept is weird to me. Okay, so Kyle Reese is his father, and he did save him, but that means that was like okay. Kyle Reese
So the son had to complete time.
You like that me? That
So he was born. He
Yeah.
knew from the
Yeah.
picture of his
Yeah.
mom when he
Yeah.
met Kyle Reese. He's like, "Oh shit, this is my dad. I have to send his ass back in time to his death at some point to make sure I'm still born and complete the loop."
And Kyle Reese wasn't actually part of the bloodline, right? Like it wasn't. Okay, cool.
Yeah. To start out with, it could have been somebody else that wasn't dad. We don't know, but like at some point, it became Kyle Reese, and then the loop was completed.
Well, Kyle Reese wins by
temporal mechanics.
Yeah, cool. Kyle Reese wins by 61% of the votes. Dill Pendergrass came in second with 20% of the votes.
Who?
Dill Pendergrass. Easy. First of all,
Easy A. Okay.
Yo, he was actually a good father.
Yeah, he was.
He was actually a really good father. He was very modern dad. He let him curse and shit. Very funny as hell.
Yeah.
Next grouping: Joe Kingsman, The Game Plan; Keith Scott, One Tree Hill; Cameron Poe, Con Air; Jonathan Kent, Smallville. Kendra.
The Con Air. I just watched that recently. I guess he was doing what he had to.
Put the bunny down.
That movie's wild.
I still hate the movie ever since they did my man Dave Chappelle so dirty.
Hey, it was his own fault. He didn't want to know.
All right, Josh.
Dave Chappelle said a check's a check. Okay.
Until they have to come on that new sequel or that new movie they made, that How High, the sequel. He was like, "I'm rich, bitch. Fuck you." Look, I'm going Pa Kent, man. Pa Kent was the man in Smallville. I mean, when he had that red kryptonite and Clark went all crazy, he was like, "I don't care if it's gonna fuck my heart up. I'm gonna take this stuff so I can go whoop my son's ass and put him in check." And he was a good dad. I mean, he was always providing good advice, man. You know what? Yeah, Pa Kent all the way.
CJ.
Yeah, I'm on Poe.
Yeah, so Cameron Poe did win by 63% of the votes. Jonathan Kent came in second with 25%. I actually do think Jonathan Kent was a good dad because he raised Superman.
Right.
You know, if he was a fucked up person, what you could do, what you could do with somebody with a son like Superman, shit. Yeah. He raised Superman. I mean that's enough right there.
All right. True. Yeah, that was my second choice.
Mm-hmm. All right, next group: Hal Wilkerson, Malcolm in the Middle; Atticus Finch, To Kill a Mockingbird; Guido Orfis, Life is Beautiful; Johnny Rose, Schitt's Creek. Josh.
Go Atticus Finch.
CJ.
What was the first one?
Hal Wilkerson.
From Malcolm
in the Middle, Dad. Breaking Bad, dude.
Yeah, I'm going with that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Hal was cool. That was my second choice.
He wasn't so. What's the guy named the actor for that?
Walter White.
Well, Walter White. That's not even Walter White's best dad role.
Well, that's not his Bryan Cranston.
That's not his name.
Yeah, it's not his name.
Bryan Cranston. Walter White.
Bryan Cranston. That wasn't his best dad role. In Breaking Bad, he was. I mean, I'm not even a big fan of Breaking Bad, but he did all that stuff to make sure his film was.
Yeah, he started out a good dad, and then he just became.
And then the new show he in, Your Honor, on Netflix.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, he's a fucked up person, but he's a good fucking dad, though.
It was all for his son. He ruined his whole damn life for his son.
Shit. All right. Anyway, the winners are Atticus Finch with 43% of the votes. Hal Wilkerson, 39% of the votes. Next grouping: Martin Goodman, Friday Night Lights; George Banks, Father of the Bride; Chase Tenenbaum, The Royal Tenenbaums. Ryan Vovo, Freaky Friday. Josh.
There's a dad in Freaky.
What's the first one again?
First one was Martin Goodman, Friday Night Lights.
Okay, yeah, I'm going Goodman.
CJ.
Yeah, I go Goodman.
Kendra.
George Banks. I was throwing down cash all left and right for that girl.
Yeah,
Wedding,
but
babies.
just because you're rich, no means that
He's
you're
not rich. He just owns a company.
I'll be right back.
He's just not taking in children, just ignoring his children to care for.
So George Banks did win though for 52% of the votes, and then it was Martin Goodman with 26% of the votes.
Also, if he was super rich, he wouldn't have had that wedding at his house. He'd been like, "Girl, we're gonna have a venue, like all these people in my house."
All right. Next grouping: Mitchell Pritchett, Modern Family. Louis Hung, Fresh Off the Boat.
Aww.
Cameron Tucker, Modern Family.
Aww, that's a hate crime.
George Lopez Show. CJ.
This one's hard.
This has been the best grouping.
For real. I hate you too, Mitchell and Pam. That's all right. Man, what was the other one?
Mitchell Pritchett, Louis Hung, Cameron Tucker.
Yeah, I'm going Louis Hung. I can't choose two in Mitchell and Cam. I'm going Louis Hung.
Kendra.
I can. It's Cameron. I think he's the better parent of the two.
Okay.
More caring.
Josh.
I don't know.
I'm with CJ, man. I'm going Louis Hung, man. He was a damn good dad.
All right.
Especially having to put up with the mom.
I love her.
I love
Oh
her
my
so much,
goodness.
dude.
I love the mom.
Other than like Eddie's friends,
Mhm.
she was the best character. Eddie's friends, that kid who was like dressed as Ace Ventura and was like smoking.
That was great stuff.
The two that moved on though was both of the Modern Family dads, Mitchell Pritchett and Cameron Tucker. Cameron Tucker had 30%. Mitchell had 29%.
People weren't letting those minorities go through.
You know,
Said gay dad's over.
That's
I don't think a lot of people know Fresh Off the Boat though.
So I'm not.
Way underrated.
It's a good show, by the way. I'm not sure if CJ's going first, but I want CJ to go first with this one. So CJ, the group is this: Forrest Gump from Forrest Gump, Logan Ryan, Succession, Frank.
Logan Roy made it on this damn list.
Yep.
How
So did the
fuck
next
did Logan
one,
Roy
so-
make it on this fucking list.
Frank Gallagher, Shameless.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not done. Or Grandpa Joe, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Are you for real?
These are the worst.
No.
Are you
These are
fucking
the
kidding
worst
me?
people.
Oh my god.
Oh
Went
my
from like the
God.
best four to the worst four.
Well, yeah.
Oh man.
Forrest
Well,
Gump.
I mean-
Wow.
Oh, Grandpa Joe lazy ass fucking in bed until it's time to go to the chocolate factory and all of a sudden he can walk.
But honestly,
Oh,
who
dude.
gave Forrest Gump custody? Like,
Yeah, but
I mean-
Forrest Gump the best
Yeah.
one out of all these.
I mean,
He was
But-
dead for like a minute.
Hey, there's a
Mhm.
whole damn book about him and his son. He's a good dad.
Wow.
nobody reads.
I
The
have to
only
pick
reason
Forrest
they didn't
Gump.
make the movie was because of 9/11.
Yeah, no, you have to, in this
Never
you have to
forget.
pick Forrest Gump. That's what Frank Gallagher called CPS on his own kids. Like,
Oh, bro. And I don't know if y'all watched Succession,
Which
but
was responsible.
no, he was mad they kicked him out. He was stealing their shit, so he kicked him out. So he called CPS.
all right. So
Dude.
CJ said Forrest Gump. Kendra.
Yeah.
I like Frank.
Say-
That's the kind of parenting I grew up with, so it's just what I'm comfortable with.
Man, Frank is
Josh.
horrible.
Josh.
you know what? The sad part is Frank will make it through, but nah, he's terrible. Uncle Joe is just the worst, and Roy is
The
like the
moocher.
devil. I mean, shit. So yeah, I'm going with Forrest Gump.
So Forrest Gump did win by 47% of the votes.
Oh, okay, good.
Frank Gallagher came in second with 21% of the votes.
I mean, honestly, he's the second best on that list, which is sad.
Which is so sad.
All right. Next grouping: Count Rustov, War and Peace. Juan, Moonlight. Lone Wolf, Shogun Assassin. Hank Hill, King of the Hill. Kendra.
I love Hank Hill. Some of them.
All right.
And I can't wait for the reboot.
Yeah, they come out reboot.
I'll see.
It's not a reboot. It's an actual sequel. Like Bobby
continuation.
Yeah, working as a chef.
Yeah, so
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going with Hank as well because I mean, dude was a really good dad. You know, he was always looking out for Bobby, even if he's doing too much. You know.
CJ.
Yeah, I gotta go with Hank Hill. Bobby was not the easiest kid.
That boy just ain't right.
Hank wins by 86% of the votes.
Damn, slaughtered him.
Second was Juan by 7%.
Strong.
All right, next grouping. Phineas Grew, Despicable Me. George Bailey, It's a Wonderful Life. Ed Baldwin, For All Mankind. Tim Taylor, Home Improvement. Josh.
I'm going with Grew.
TJ.
I'll go with Drew as well. He was a really good dad to the girls, and he's like the best fucking employer. He knew all his employees by name and all their families. That is craziness.
All right, Kendra.
Grew.
So Grew did not move on.
What?
Tim.
Grew
came in third place. Tim Taylor came in first. 43%.
He's the worst thing that happened to them kids.
He wasn't even that good of a dad. The mom did all the
problematic. Yeah.
He was like a hazard, like
for real.
That's why JTT had to leave. He said, accident.
Yeah. And then George Bailey came in second. It's a Wonderful Life.
Love that movie. Every Christmas movie.
Fuck that movie. No offense to you. I hate that fucking
it's
movie.
such a good movie.
No, it is not.
Define good. All right. All right. So, CJ, you next. Grouping is Jason Styles or Fury Styles, Boys in the Hood. Ricky Ricardo, I Love Lucy. Nate Pullman, Wonder. Papa Elf.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Furious. All the way.
Kendra.
Great, yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Josh.
Yeah, based on that list, I gotta go with Furious.
Furious came in third.
Well, Papa fucking up. People love Elf.
Papa Elf.
Great movie.
What?
That was fantastic. That movie makes me laugh so much, and it has that just Christmas spirit. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Zoe Deschanel looks albino. The only good part is when they ripped off my favorite, which is Rudolph at the beginning. It's just I just don't like Will Ferrell. Oh, he's too extra.
I get that. Like most people don't like Will Ferrell in it because he's very over the top. But it's damn hilarious.
Okay,
so I like most Christmas movies.
Papa Elf did win by 37% of the votes.
Yeah.
Second was Ricky Ricardo, I Love Lucy, with 34% of the votes.
Did they even
how is Ricky Ricardo winning?
Yeah, I mean, little Ricky's birth was huge. It was the first time they had like a pregnant lady on screen, so I would give it more to Lucy. But Ricky, he was always at work, and then they showcased the kid more when they moved out of the city, which Ricky had to then commute back to the city, so he wasn't even there more. So dumb.
Did they even show him actually holding the kid or actually beating the dad at all?
Nothing came out and they were like, didn't care till it could play the drums.
Yeah, never.
All right. Next grouping. Vito Corleone, The Godfather. Ray Campbell, Sister. Chris Gardner, The Pursuit of Happiness. Bunny Calvin, The Wire. Kendra.
Ray from Sister Sister.
Josh.
I forget his name, but I'm going Will Smith from Pursuit of Happiness.
Chris Gardner.
Yeah.
CJ.
Yeah, I'm going with Chris Gardner. Sister, second.
Chris Gardner and Sister both lost.
Wow.
How do you to the who is leaving the other person?
Vito Corleone from The Godfather came in first with 54% of the votes.
Really?
And Bunny Calvin came in second from The Wire.
Dude, I will say this on the record that fucking Godfather is overrated as fuck.
I agree. I personally agree.
Will Smith living in a bathroom for that kid, doing all that stuff.
That's one of the most powerful. The two. Listen.
It's like I watched it once. I will not watch it again.
Yeah, he had to hold the door closed.
He had to make his son happy because his son was going off, was crying. He said, "Oh, we going to a cave." Oh, went to a cave. Help him go to sleep in a bathroom, a dirty ass fucking bathroom. Had to close the door with his fucking foot. That is one of the most saddest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
For real.
And then the happiness part, what he did for his son, the whole movie was be poor, be homeless, and still get a fucking job.
Right?
Yeah.
One of the best jobs you can get too. That in this scene almost made me cry. Got the truth.
I did.
The scene almost got me. It almost got me. The clap.
Yes.
That shit almost got me.
Almost.
Almost. All right. Next grouping. Jim Hopper, Stranger Things. Floyd Henderson, Smart Guy. Phil Dunphy, Modern Family. Edward Stark, Game of Thrones.
I got opinions on Edward Stark.
Kendra's first.
Phil Dunphy, the worthiest one. Oh, such perfect dad.
Josh.
I'm going with the dad from Smart Guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that show. That show was very, very good. So he let that kid do a lot more shit than he should have.
He was smarter than everybody.
He was. Mm-hmm. And that he was still a good dad. Like, can you imagine trying to be a good dad and your kid way smarter than you like that? Like,
they tried to do it again. It was very short lived with Jason Biggs from American Pie, and he had a wife, and their kids were all gifted, and they were dumb, the parents. So they were like, "What are we gonna do with these kids?" Fox aired it for like a day.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You gotta do more.
I like that show. That show was hilarious.
It was funny, but Fox is
guy.
like Masked Singer, and let's put all our
See, I don't know why they didn't take the kid from Smart Guy and put him in Big Bang Theory. Because the kid was real smart in real life, and then they could have had a black guy and not Raj.
He might have been on Baby Daddy at the time, but after,
he was on that show.
Baby Daddy had like 3 seasons. Like
it was so good.
People sweat that show though for a minute.
So good.
CJ.
He was.
Phil Dunphy.
Phil Dunphy did win by 50% of the votes.
Nice.
Second, Ned Stark, 24%.
How they begged his ass. They're like, let's just go home, Dad. He's like, no, I'm gonna do the right thing and still die.
Yeah, that's the thing though. He was always trying to do the right thing. He was just too trusting. Yeah, he wasn't built for that world.
But sometimes being a good dad means doing the wrong thing so your kids can benefit.
For the right reason. Yeah, you gotta do the wrong thing for the right reason.
I mean, I'll give him credit. He did try to do what Sansa asked him to do. She was just stupid at the time.
Yeah, no, Sansa was dumb as fuck. Like, she was just at the beginning of the show, I hated her as much as I hated fucking
so much.
Like, dude, so much. She was that dumb.
All right. Let's group him. Heathcliff Huxtable, the Cosby Show. Homer Simpson, The Simpsons. Noah Levenstein, American Pie. Richard Williams, King Richard. Josh.
Oh, I gotta go with Noah. Man, he was a great dad. He was always looking out for his son. Had like clutch advice, not just for his son, for all the people in all the movies. So he was the only person in the rest of the movies. I'm definitely going with Noah. And he got her from Stifler's mom.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same. No level thing. It was fucking. Yeah, he was a dad to everyone in the group.
Yeah.
And then goes to the college campuses as a dad to fucking all the people in the fucking in the frats. He's fucking great.
Kendra.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Noah too.
So I'm not a person that did not. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might have picked Heathcliff or Richard Williams. Heathcliff Huxtable. Listen. Take him out. Take the actual person out. The character Heathcliff Huxtable is one of the best dads of all time.
Oh yeah, he was number two. Yeah.
Richard Williams went to bat for he almost died for senior and for his girls play tennis. Like he almost got his ass blown up. But the two that moved on was Homer Simpson with 60% of the votes, and Noah Levenstein with 25% of the votes.
So they picked the best and the worst. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Picked an abusive father.
He chokes the shit out of him. Like
Yeah. You try to tell me fucking Homer ain't black. They're beating this kid in the store.
All right. Michael Sullivan, Roach Perdition, Ron Swanson, Parks and Rec, Mitch Buchanan, Baywatch, Jack Pearson, This Is Us. Now, the first Father's Day dinner, I did not have Jack Pearson on here. And that's because I haven't watched This Is Us before. Now, watching This Is Us, there's no way in hell I could not put him on his list. So he had to be on his list. All right, CJ.
I haven't seen This Is Us, so I don't know.
You need to watch it, bro. You're going to love it.
No, so I'm going No, I don't want to be all dehydrated. Yeah. Like in my old age, I cry way too easy. I can't even do it. So I gotta go Mitch Buchanan.
Kendra.
Jack, and everybody that has watched. He's still like involved with the kids. He went to teenage Randall's college graduation in real life. It's so cute. They're such a family. And I mean, spoiler, but he ain't around long in the show. But his like life impacts these kids throughout. It's like that's how good a dad he is. Like they're still like, oh my God, what would he do? Oh, so perfect. Other than that, Mitch was a really cool dad.
Josh.
Yeah, Jack's who I picked. So I if I didn't know Jack Pearson, I probably would have went with CJ picked, but Jack Pearson's the man.
So the winner is Ron Swanson.
I didn't even know he was a dad. I didn't
know won over Jack Pearson.
48% of the votes.
Wow.
The episode where he goes in the bathroom to have a talk with his coach. It was his coach. Like y'all picked Swanson.
Mm-hmm. And then Jack Pearson came in second.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Jack Pearson came in second with 20%. But it was close though, because Michael Sullivan, Rope and Perdition was 19%. So it was close.
Why was he even on there?
All right. Sandy Cohen, The OC. Coach Taylor, Friday Night Lights. Vision, WandaVision. Mike Brady, The Brady Bunch.
No. I think I would say Vision.
Okay, I got something about that.
Sandy Cohen. I think he was a good dad. But he's kind of like Uncle Phil, where it's like, oh, you're rich. How hard is it to take in this kid from Chino? I kind of loved him more than he loved his own. I hate Mike Brady with a passion. So,
all right, Josh.
Well, I have my pick, and then Kendra shit all over it. So, I don't know. What was the other three?
So, Sandy Cohen, The OC, Coach Taylor, Friday Night Lights, Vision, WandaVision, Mike Brady, The Brady Bunch.
I'm gonna go with Vision.
CJ.
I'm going with Vision.
Hey, look. To have him on TV shouldn't be a good dad, but he's a great dad in the comics.
Yeah,
he wasn't a dad at all. He was a fiction of her imagination. he wasn't real.
Yeah.
You talking Marvel?
You
I'm
know
talking
the kids.
comics where he is real.
Like,
But no, but this is TV show and movies. This is going off of what the TV show was.
I'm going off of the unreleased Vision coming out next year. Where you got
the blooper.
Yeah,
In credit.
The kids weren't real either.
I love Marvel.
Yeah,
Listen.
in that imagination arena, he was a great dad.
Yeah, he might not have been real, but that was based on his anagrams of what he would have really did if he was a dad at that time. So.
How does she know? How does she know what that
Are you gonna question? You gonna question Wanda Romanoff?
Well, she's dead now, so she's dead. So I'm
respect the dead.
She absorbed the mind. Exactly, like it was like his soul was part of her.
All right, so Mike Brady did win though, by 40% of the votes.
No,
and then
I was gonna pick Mike Brady originally, but yeah.
No,
you made a good argument.
I wasn't. No.
And then second was Coach Taylor.
Mike didn't even go to the finale. Is Greg's graduation from high school, one of the biggest moments of your child's life. Mike Brady's like, no, I have business. What really happened is he had a tiff with the creator or whatever, and he was on set but didn't appear. I'm like, you're a dick. You're a dick.
That's all right. That might be a show that needs to be recast sometime soon.
Oh, we definitely want to.
Yeah.
Brady Bunch.
Yeah, the White Bunch. Yeah, we definitely do that.
Yes, sir.
But really love when they do those Christmas movies for the Brady Bunch. Oh, I love it.
I like Step by Step better, anyways.
Oh yeah, Step by Step is way better.
Step by Step.
Better song.
All right. Next group. Augustin Canto. Sorry. Frank Costanza, Seinfeld. Daniel Hillard, Mrs. Doubtfire. Scott Calvin, the Santa Claus. CJ.
All right, what was the first one? Yeah, that's what.
Augustin from Encanto.
Yep, that one.
Kendra.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Gosh,
that was more creepy than anything. All right.
He had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, I'm going with Mrs. Doubtfire as well.
Dude, that's like stalker status. Like,
no. He would. No, listen. I can see what you're saying, CJ, but he wanted to see his kids.
Yeah,
I'm doing.
She was being a biatch about it.
Yeah, like, I'm doing whatever I have to do to see my kids.
Yeah, that's borderline illegal though. Like,
it's really illegal. It's illegal as shit. But
have you seen that one thing where they're like, well, Sally, they're like, how did Sally Field not know? And they're like, I don't know, like asking your nanny if it's your ex-husband dressed in drag is a real shot you have to be sure of before you take it. You're like, are you?
So the winner of this is Frank Costanza with 57% of the votes.
Who are these voters? Like, what the
he's like, have y'all watched Seinfeld? Like, give me one example of him being a good dad.
Yeah, he's a bad dad. I didn't even watch that show.
Mrs. Doubtfire came in.
The whole person.
Okay.
So as long as Scott didn't. Horrible.
Next grouping: Mac McGuff, Juno. Ted Kramer, Kramer versus Kramer. Mr. Incredible, The Incredibles. Uncle Aura, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Uncle
Iroh? Iroh.
Yeah.
Kendra.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Incredible.
Josh.
That poor job.
Josh, you said what?
I'm going with Iroh.
Mm-hmm. CJ.
Oh, yeah, well, Uncle Iroh.
So Uncle Iroh had 2% of the votes.
Are you sure? Yeah. Y'all need to watch more anime. Yeah, y'all need to watch more anime.
The winner is Mr. Incredible with 63% of the votes, and Mac McGuff from Juno with 25% of the votes. And he was actually a really good dad.
Yeah, our fan base does not watch a ton of anime. They watch a lot of like the anime stuff, but not anime. I learned that when we did our anime draft.
Mm-hmm.
They don't watch shit. Yeah.
But they be watching the Disney Pixar stuff.
Mm-hmm. Alan Matthews, Boy Meets World. Carl Winslow, Family Matters. Uncle Ben, Spider-Man. Cyrus Rose, Gossip Girl. Josh.
Oh, that's easy. Carl Winslow all day.
Yeah.
I have a pick. I forgot. What are they again?
Alan Matthews, Carl Winslow, Uncle Ben, Cyrus Rose.
Uncle Ben. There you go. I'm going Uncle Ben.
Kendra.
Carl Winslow lost the whole kid.
Yeah. He said bye. Alan. Alan was.
Hey, they're not lost if you know where they are. They grounded her. She was in her room all that
For life?
Yeah, not eating, not going to school.
Towards the end, one of the last few episodes, she popped back up and she's like, that was a really long grounding.
Oh my goodness.
I thought Carl just sold her off.
Well, Carl Winslow did win by 50% of the votes.
Ugh.
Uncle Ben, 36% of the votes.
What?
Yeah. I was worried they was gonna pick Alan Matthews. I was like,
worried. That man was worrying about all his kids and this little poor trailer trash child, like on a freaking supermarket manager's salary in the 90s.
In Philly.
Yeah.
In Philly. Now, I want to make sure people know this right now that part of Philly that they lived in was fictional as shit. That even the white part of Philly is trash. That's what's right. You don't see green grass in Philly. You're not going to see that.
I always figured they lived in a suburbs.
Yeah.
Like where it was next to Philly, but not actually Philly.
Okay, let's say this again. You're not going to see green grass in Philly at all.
Yeah.
You're saying Alan was dealing with some shit
at
his grocery store.
He might have second income. That's what I'm saying. All right. Anyway, Brian Mills, Taken. James Evan Jr., Good Times. Danny Tanner, Full House. Michael Kyle, My Wife and Kids. Kendra, you first.
Danny. Supporting a musician and I want to be comedian on top of his 3 kids. Come on.
Josh.
Man, I'm going with Brian for Taken.
CJ.
Good Times.
CJ, I personally went with Good Times as well, but it came in third. First was Danny Tanner.
He was trying to do it, man. With nothing, he was trying to do it.
Mm-hmm. First was Danny Tanner, and second was Brian Mills.
Danny Tanner had help. He had multiple people helping him out.
Help, but
there were more
help.
Kids.
Uncle Jesse's out getting girls left and right. You know, Uncle Joey's trying to has a woodchuck puppet, trying to do his thing. They ain't helping. Yeah. They weren't helping much. These kids were on their own.
All right.
Kimmy over every day. Can't afford to feed you too.
Mm-hmm.
She was my favorite part of the Fuller House. I was like, oh, queen.
I couldn't do the new one. I was like, yeah. The old one was too much.
If you like reading, her memoir is really good. She went through some shit.
Yeah, I know. If it ain't on the back of a cereal box or
I know, I don't read a lot either, but I like memoirs.
Yeah, cereal boxes and billboards. That's what I read.
Okay, well, next group. Bob Belcher, Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
Darth Vader, Star Wars. Tony Soprano, The Sopranos. Peter Griffin, Family Guy. Josh. Josh.
Going Bob.
Josh said Bob. CJ.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. I gotta go with Bob.
You want Bob, CJ?
Yeah.
Kendra.
Bob, I lost track of Bob's Burger during the pandemic. I'm trying to catch up. It's been 30 seasons since then, but he is so funny. I love how he hates so much things, but loves his family.
Oh, they're great. Him and Linda, especially. I love them.
So Bob. So Bob came in third.
Okay.
Vader,
Vader and Sopranos.
Tony Soprano came in first with 31%. Darth Vader came in second with 25%.
That is ridiculous.
Amputated his son's arm, but okay.
I'm right. He could have said
He's like,
even though he had kids.
He left to die down.
Knew he has the Force. He knew he didn't need no paternity test. He had the Force.
Yeah. Dude, he's not raised his kids. His kids were adults when he met them.
Okay.
Man, and only one of them he actually knew about.
Here's the grouping.
He's a horrible father.
Here's the grouping. Bandit Healer, Bluey. Sam Baldwin, Sleepless in Seattle. George Jefferson, The Jeffersons. Clark Griswold, National Lampoon Vacation. CJ.
Clark Griswold.
Kendra.
Clark. Yeah. I don't get Bluey.
Me neither.
Sorry to the Bluey fan. Like the kids have tried, don't they? That's the only thing that quiets children nowadays is that. And I'm like,
Not my daughter. My daughter hates that fucking show.
She got me a little older.
Good girl. Yeah.
She like Gracie's Corner where
She
she's
does.
like,
Young,
young.
young. She's like, now let's do the veggie dance.
No.
Josh.
I'm going Clark as well.
All right, so Clark did win by 48% of the votes. Number 2 was George Jefferson with 28% of the votes.
Okay.
2 more in this one. Michael Bluth, Arrested Development. Carlisle Cohen, Twilight. I hope I said it right. Martin Crane, Frasier. Rick Grimes, The Walking Dead. Kendra.
Oh man. It's Martin, of course, but Michael's so and Rick Grimes. But Martin.
Josh.
Yeah, I'm going Martin Frazier as well, or Martin Crane.
CJ.
Sam.
Martin did win by 50% of the votes.
Nice.
Rick Grimes came in second with 24%. Kendra, is Martin Crane the best dad in Frasier?
The best dad?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because we didn't get to see Niles be a dad. I feel like Niles would have been a good dad. But yeah, if you're going off just those ones. I mean, Frasier, we only seen Freddie like once or twice a season. And then, but we're getting to see how he's a dad now that he's an adult. And I don't think he's doing as great as Martin. I want to see Niles on season 2. I'm crossing my feet. I know he said no. I know he's like no, but if we got Roz coming.
Yeah, we got Roz's daughter coming. Like Niles and Daphne are around the way.
There has to be a parents' weekend at Harvard, at least once.
All right, last group in this round. Ray Barone, Everybody Loves Raymond. Everybody Loves Raymond. Dan Connor, Roseanne. Gomez Adams, The Addams Family. Walter White, Breaking Bad. Josh.
Oh, I'm going Dan Connor.
CJ.
Dan Connor.
Kendra.
Dan.
Okay, so number one, the person that won this grouping is Gomez Adams with 30% of the votes.
None of my second.
No.
Second place was a Friday vote. The new Friday vote says just got to be a tie. And the person that won by 25.5% of the votes, Dan Connor.
Nice.
He beat out Ray Barone.
Man, I'm hungry as shit, and all y'all over there chewing.
I don't think of Gomez as a dad. I think of him more as like a husband, like him and Morticia being a lover.
Lover.
But I don't think of Ray as a dad. I think of Ray as a husband and a son. I feel like those were the
That show do low-key be kind of funny sometimes, even though I can't stand Ray.
I thought, that's my man right there.
I can't stand his wife.
I'm slowly getting through I'm doing like Taylor Swift covers about TV dads, and I have one about Ray Barone. I'm trying to work on.
I'm just letting you know that I hate that fucking show. Only because the fucking mom. I hated mom's so goddamn annoying.
I like the dad. The dad is hilarious, but the mom's so annoying.
I'm cool with the dad. The dad was just the old white dad, angry as hell. Mom was just a bitch.
But she's like, that is a mother-in-law, just meddling in your life, always thinking her baby's number one. The wife has no clue what's going on. Like, girl, she is the mother-in-law, like textbook.
All right, let's go to this. Round 2. We got Bernie Mac, Ned Flanders, Robert Murtaugh, and Christopher Rock. I'm going to ask one of you for this one, not all three at the time. So, Josh, which one?
I'm going Christopher Rock.
Sorry, buddy. Christopher Rock had the least amount of votes.
Oh.
Well, How are we doing Julius like that, man? For real.
The two that moved on was Ned Flanders and Robert Murtaugh. You got Philip Banks, Dill Pendergrass, Al Bundy, Jonathan Kent. CJ.
Jonathan Kent.
Sorry, buddy. John Kent was last.
Al Bundy, right? Yeah.
Al Bundy was 46. Philip Banks was 42. Kendra. Mufasa. Atticus Finch. Duke Leto. George Banks.
George Banks.
Sorry, Kendra.
Was the last? Oh, it was like, oh my god.
These people, man.
Mufasa was 43. Atticus Finch was 28.
You can't put a lot of stock onto like 10 minutes of a movie. Like, and he also starts the movie as saying like he's your kid before sunrise or whatever that line is. Like he didn't even want to take care of the kid.
Oh yeah, well, God of truth. I mean, if you're not a morning person,
he's the king.
If you're not a morning person, God of truth. Listen. I said on Facebook maybe a week ago that I can't wait to get macaroni necklaces from my kids.
Yeah.
And that's true. As soon as I get that shit, I'm bling 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 more than everywhere. Or though, the one thing I can wait for, I'm gonna come running my room, jump in my damn bed. Listen, you talking about at 5 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. They might get power slap. They might get backhand. So I'm going to go to Emily. Listen, these are your kids right now. Get them up.
The macaroni necklaces. When we send stuff home for the little kiddos, I'm like, parents have to like love this like junk stuff. It's so funny how much you guys love it. And we look at it and we're judging it so hard. I'm like, we do. We go through it. They made these little pigs with like paper plates. Oh my god! I was like, what is going on?
Oh my god!
I'm glad you did. Parents love them.
I'm gonna have to. All right, so listen, Kyle Reese, Frank Gallagher, Cameron Poe, Julian, Juan, Moonlight, Josh.
Dang. I don't like this matchup at all. Who was the first guy?
Kyle Reese.
Yeah, I'm going Kyle again.
Kyle Reese came in second. Cameron Poe came in first. Cameron Poe with 47. Kyle Reese with 27.
Okay.
CJ, Hal Wilkerson, Hank Hill, Martin Goodman, George Bailey.
All right, what are these shows?
So Hal Wilkerson, Malcolm in the Middle, Hank Hill, King of the Hill, Martin Goodman, Friday Night Lights, George Bailey, It's a Wonderful Life.
I go with Hank Hill.
Propane and propane accessories.
Hank Hill did come in first with 35. George Bailey came in.
Got one.
George Bailey came in second with 30. Kendra, Mitchell Pritchett, Tim Taylor, Cameron Tucker, Ricky Ricardo. Now, God of truth, I don't care what you think the fans vote. I want to know what you actually like. Tell me what you would think.
I hate all
Cam.
of them.
Cameron.
Cameron came in third.
What?
Tim Taylor came in first with 42. Ricky Ricardo came in second with 23.
They went against the gays. No, not during Pride. No.
That's hilarious. That's fucking funny as hell.
For Tim Taylor.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah.
Josh, Forrest Gump, Papa Elf, Vito Corleone, Bunny Calvin.
I'm going with Papa Elf.
So the winner was Forrest Gump with 27%. Papa Elf was in a Friday vote with Vito Corleone.
With Godfather.
Vito Corleone.
Celebrity deathmatch.
And Vito wins. Vito won by 26.5% of the votes. CJ, Phil Dunphy, Ned Stark, Noah Levenstein, Homer Simpson.
Phil Dunphy.
Phil Dunphy came in second with 30% of the votes. Homer Simpson came in first with 41% of the vote.
Mm.
Kendra, Daniel Hillard, Mrs. Doubtfire, Ron Swanson, Mac McGruff, Juno, Jack Pearson.
Jack Pearson.
Jack Pearson came in third.
Well, yeah, of course he did.
Ron Swanson came in first with 42%.
Really?
Daniel Hillard came in second with 31%.
Who is Ron Swanson a dad to on that show?
He has a son. He just doesn't see him. Like that, I don't get that. He has no custody. He barely ever sees him. Like I don't even remember the son being on the show at all. They just talked about him a couple times.
People love Ron Swanson though. Like
I love Ron Swanson too, but damn, he's not a good dad.
All right, Mr. Incredible, Coach Eric Taylor, Uncle Ben, Mike Brady, Josh.
Wait, what were the choices again? From what shows?
Mr. Incredible, The Incredibles, Coach Eric Taylor, Friday Night Lights, Uncle Ben, Spider-Man, Mike Brady, The Brady Bunch.
No, Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben came in third. First was Mike Brady with 34%. Mr. Incredible came in second with 29%. CJ, Brian Mills, Taken, Frank Costanza, Seinfeld, Danny Tanner, Full House, Carl Winslow, Family Matters.
Taken.
He did come in second with 28% of the votes. Frank Costanza came in first with 37%.
Wow.
Just like picking characters, like not taking the parenting into consideration at all.
Yes,
he's horrible.
So
I like Festivus just like everybody else, but that does not make him a good dad.
Yeah, he's a horrible dad and a horrible person.
So I won't go on record saying that I despise the show Seinfeld. I want to say that right now. That shit's horrible. So you know, if somebody from Seinfeld keep going on, you know that I'm not forcing to go on at all. Okay, so just saying.
Now, was he funny as hell on that show? He was hella funny, like Stopping Short, The Man Seer.
Ooh, I stopped short. All right, Kendra, Tony Soprano, The Sopranos, Darth Vader, Star Wars, George Jefferson, The Jeffersons, Clark Griswold, National Lampoon Vacation.
Clark Griswold.
Clark Griswold won by 47% of the votes. Tony Soprano came in second with 28% of the votes. And last but not least, Josh, Martin Crane, Frasier, Rick Grimes, The Walking Dead, Gomez Adams, The Addams Family, Dan Connor, Roseanne.
Dan Connor.
Dan came in third.
Wow.
Stupid idiots.
Right.
First was Martin Crane with 36%. Second was Gomez Adams with 29%.
Is it the movies or the show?
I think it's the movies.
Yeah, like he sent his kid to camp. He didn't even parent him in the second one.
All right. We're on round 3, and we have our first 1v1 at the end of this. All right. CJ, Roger Murtaugh, Ned Flanders, Philip Banks, Atticus Finch. Philip Banks did win by 37% of the votes. Ned Flanders came in second, and Ned Flanders would be the bye into the fourth round. Kendra, Al Bundy, Hank Hill, Mufasa, George Bailey.
Hank Hill.
Hank Hill came in third.
Ooh.
Huh.
First was Al Bundy with 38% of the votes. Second was Mufasa with 28% of the votes.
Dang.
Josh, Kyle Reese, Tim Taylor, Cameron Poe, Ricky Ricardo.
I'm going Kyle Reese.
Kyle Reese was tied for last.
Damn.
Wow.
Dang.
Tim Taylor came in first with 39% of the votes. Cameron Poe came in second.
Why are you voting for Tim Taylor?
They are sweating Tim Taylor on the show.
Yeah, I love him.
Cameron Poe came in second with 26% of the votes. CJ, Forrest Gump, Homer Simpson, Vito Corleone, Ron Swanson.
All right, one more time.
Forrest Gump, Homer Simpson, Vito Corleone, Ron Swanson.
Oh man,
The bad one.
All of them are horrible. Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump came in second with 21% of the votes. Homer Simpson came in first with 50% of the votes.
Yeah. People beat his kids all the way to first place.
Kendra, Phil Dunphy, Mike Brady, Daniel Hillard, Frank Costanza.
Phil Dunphy.
Phil Dunphy came in second with 25% of the votes. First was Frank Costanza with 33%.
Damn.
Josh, Mr. Incredible, Clark Griswold, Brian Mills, Gomez Adams.
I'm going Clark Griswold.
Clark Griswold came in first with 52% of the votes.
Oh, finally.
Gomez Adams came in second with 19% of the votes. And the 1v1 was Tony Soprano versus Martin Crane. This was a Friday vote. Martin Crane did win by 50.5% of the total votes.
That's what's up.
All right, we're on round 4. The bottom part of this bracket. We'll get a bye to semifinals. CJ, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Philip Banks, Tim Taylor, Al Bundy, Homer Simpson.
Philip Banks.
Philip Banks came in third.
2.
Mm.
He was the only good one out of
Good
the good person out of
Man.
Number 1 was Homer Simpson with 34% of the votes. Number 2 was Al Bundy with 28% of the votes.
All right, we've been doing this for over a year, y'all. Man, y'all still don't understand.
It's not who's do you like best, it's who is the best based on the criteria.
Oh my goodness.
Kendra, Mufasa, Frank Costanza, Cameron Poe, Clark Griswold.
Clark Griswold.
Clark Griswold did win by 33% of the votes. Number 2, Frank Costanza with 28% of the
I
votes.
would have picked the dead lion over that. Why Seinfeld?
No, Josh, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. All right, Josh. Forrest Gump, Gomez Adams, Philip Dunphy, Martin Crane.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump was tied for last.
Damn.
Good.
He was tied for last. Phil Dunphy came in first with 44% of the votes. Martin Crane came in second with 20% of the votes. All right, we on the quarterfinals, and they're all 1v1s. All right. So I'm gonna ask you all three, what would you pick out of this? So I'm gonna start with CJ. Ned Flanders versus Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Kendra.
Ned.
Josh.
I'm going Ned.
Al Bundy wins by 68% of the total votes. Kendra. Oh, and Clark Griswold is the bye into the quarterfinals. Semifinals. Gotcha. Kendra. Phil Dunphy or Homer Simpson?
Phil Dunphy.
Josh.
Homer Simpson.
Oh, are you serious?
CJ.
Okay.
Phil Dunphy.
And Homer Simpson wins by 67% of the total votes.
That's just ridiculous.
And Josh, it's on you. Frank Costanza or Martin Crane?
Martin Crane.
CJ.
Kind of fur. Like,
Dream deferred.
Martin Crane.
Kendra.
Martin.
Frank Costanza wins by 63% of the total votes. So the final four is Al Bundy versus Homer Simpson and Clark Griswold versus Frank Costanza.
Jesus.
Yeah, I love our voters, man. They never fail to disappoint me.
CJ, you're first.
Oh, Lord.
Remember, the loser will go to the third place game, and you guys are picking the third place winner. Okay? All right.
So pick the best on the word to start.
Homer Simpson or Al Bundy, CJ?
Al Bundy.
Kendra?
I mean, even though he was a little hands-on, I think he was better than Al. So I'm going with Homer in the
Josh.
long run.
Yeah, I'm going with Homer J. Simpson.
Homer Simpson did win by 54% of the total votes, which means Al Bundy will be in the third place game.
All right. Right.
Kendra, Frank Costanza or Clark Griswold?
Clark.
Josh.
Clark.
CJ.
Clark.
Clark did win by 57% of the total votes. So let's do the third place game first. Ladies and gentlemen, we just went through 104 TV and movie dads. Some we don't think should went this far.
Most
It happens.
all of them.
Some shouldn't be on the list.
Some probably on the list. However, they did get this far. We do want to say Happy Father's Day out there to everyone that's listening.
Right.
Live, you got a couple. We get some change. But if you're listening, Happy Father's Day. Okay, hope it's a good day for you. We're about to see what the third best. I hate saying that, but we're going to see the third best dad on this bracket is. I'm going to start with ladies first. Kendra, is it Frank Costanza or Al Bundy?
Al Bundy.
Josh.
Yeah, I'm going Bundy.
CJ.
Al Bundy.
Yeah, I had that down already. I mean, I already knew that already. So Al Bundy number 3, Frank Costanza number 4, but it's not about third. It's about the best. We need to know what you guys think. I'm gonna tell you what the voters pick. I want to know what you guys think. Josh, who's a better dad? Damn.
Going with Clark.
Wait, hold on. So somebody got a plane behind him?
Yeah, it was me.
Right.
I live by a freeway.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got number 46, Clark Griswold, National Improvement Vacation. Or number 29, Homer Simpson, The Simpsons.
I'm going with Clark.
CJ.
Clark.
Kendra.
Clark.
And by 60% of the votes, Clark Griswold did win.
Nice.
Okay.
Finally.
So number one is Clark Griswold. Number 2 is Homer Simpson. Number 3, Al Bundy. Number 4, Frank Costanza. How y'all feel about that?
Fuck this.
Not very
Be in
good.
my end. But...
Yeah. All right. So I can see Clark Griswold in it because he really was a good dad. He wasn't a smart guy, but he was a good dad. He really tried for his family. The other 3, all right.
Okay. So yeah. That was
I've been disappointed in 4 in a long time.
that was fun.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah. So our next bracket review show should be the I Did Not Make These Rankings theme song, themes and intros bracket. We all came up with 10 of our favorites. We can't do no duplicates, so somebody pick something, they had to pick something else. And and we all came up with it. And so a lot of us are going. The three people on this platform right now don't have any more shows left in this bracket, which is me, Josh, and Kendra. Don't have any more shows. CJ CJ has 3 shows left. Kendra, so Casey has 3 shows left.
know.
Casey has 3 shows left. Amanda has 3 shows left, and Shannon has 1 show left. And those shows.
Did Casey get in first? He got like every single heavy hitter that people.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, it took like a day and a half to get on my pick 6. He kept like, nope, that picked some stuff. Nope, that picked some stuff.
The shows that if you're
like
watching
Ghostbusters animated series at this point. Like no other.
Is it the same theme song as Ghostbusters? All right, so the TV shows that's still there are Dukes of Hazzard, that's Shannon's show. Game of Thrones, which is Casey's show. Hawaii Five-0, CJ show. Friends, Casey show. The A-Team, CJ show. The Simpsons, Casey show. The Jeffersons, Amanda show. The Muppets, The Muppet Show, Amanda Show. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Amanda Show. And Cheers, CJ Show. Those are what's left. Do I agree? Fuck no. But that's going because God truth, Kendra, I voted for the Wonder Years every single time we came on. That is
so
that's
good. And with the intro, with the what would you do?
What you
It made it made a Beatles song good, you know. Most covers of Beatles.
So we're doing that probably next week. If you're watching live, then I'm gonna be live again in a couple hours because myself and the Was It Good Though podcast, we're starting a new segment for Masturbators called Black Casting, which will take predominantly white shows and movies, and we're just going to black cast it. Now, I do want to say this: I'm not doing this to take away from the movies. I'm not doing this to hurt any culture, as you want to say. But most movies are predominantly white, so we want to see we want to see who would we have picked if they were black in those roles. And
is it during that time, or just if they remade it? Because if it's like, I know what you're doing, and it'd be like, oh, there's like, can Will Smith really play every character?
So I don't have Will Smith. Like every time I did this, I haven't thought about Will Smith once. I got it true. But you're right. No, is if they remake it now. Okay. Yeah. And the two we're always going to do a TV show and a movie. The movie that we're going to do is Tombstone. The TV show that we're going to do is How I Met Your Mother. So those two are what we're going to do. It should be interesting if you want to come watch in a couple hours. If not, we'll see you again next week. So let's say goodbye, friends, starting with...
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Had a good time doing this. All you voters out there, man, we love you. We appreciate you, even though I think you got a lot of stuff wrong this time. But that said, check out Toontastic Journeys. We got a new episode coming out this weekend. And yeah, that's it. On to the next one.
All right.
Hey, yo, boy CJ, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna eat my Popeye's chicken when you get here and take a nap and try to get this out of my brain. I should be ready for next week. All
right. And
me. Again, happy Father's Day to the fathers in our network. There's a few. Also to my own dad, my stepdad. It's like I'm accepting a speech. And to all the single moms who step up and our dads as well. My mom, I always tell her happy Father's Day. And you can go to crushgasmpodcast.com. Have one guest lined up, and I'm going to be doing a new series called Crushes That Raised Us. So I'll be focusing on fictional couples from TV, mostly TV because I love TV more than anything, and then Food Show Fanatics. We're not doing Summer Baking Championship because it's kind of, but I'm hoping Food Truck Race will be coming back soon because I love to judge those people. But yeah, check it out.
Ooh, one more thing I'm disappointed at this week. Kendra didn't bring the curls. I wanted to see the curls.
Oh, my new hair?
Yeah.
I went for a jog and I have not showered, so that's why my hair's in braids. These new bangs I have, they're back.
Yeah.
So, well, they Kendra come on. Kendra knows that she can come on to do a review show anytime, but she's kind of busy because she has to deal with like 1,000 kids at work.
Well, now I'm in summer.
Well, then you come on anytime you want to, baby. All right. So, and just like everybody else as well, these brackets, I will never say no for you to do a one-on-one with these brackets. So you can play your own personal brackets. The three of them right there have done plenty of brackets for themselves. I will never say no, but you have to do a bracket that are already made. Because even though I love doing these brackets, these are bitch to me. With that being said, my name is DeAndre Robinson, and we are out.